What's going on, guys? Jeff here for Premium Aquatics, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Fish Aid Antibiotics that are available at Premium Aquatics. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day, and if you're new to what we're doing here, this is where I take a look at new products each and every week to help you make an informed decision on what is right for you, your reef tank, and your budget. And this week we're going to be taking a look at the Fish Aid Antibiotics, so let's jump into it.
And before we get into what these are and what they can do for you, there's a couple things that I want to touch on with bacterial infections and treating them in a reef tank situation. Now, this type of product, it is an antibiotic, so it's not something that you're going to want to add directly to your reef tank. This is going to be a product that you use in a quarantine system, because if it can kill the bad bacteria, there's a good chance it can kill the good or nitrifying bacteria in your tank, and that's what makes keeping an aquarium possible. Some of the things that can lead to a bacterial infection in your fish is poor nutrition, injury, harassment from a tank mate, stress, weakness, old age. These are all things that can create the opportunity for bacteria to infect your fish, and at that point you would need to pick the appropriate product and then treat that fish in a quarantine system. Some things to look for in a bacterial infection in your fish is something like a cloudy mass or some type of growth. It almost looks like a sponge growth around the gills. Sometimes you'll see their fins deteriorate. That's fin rot. Popeye is also linked to bacterial infections, as well as open sores on the fish. That's also a type of flesh-eating bacteria that has infected your fish for one reason or another. And something that's important to mention about these products is that they're actually not something that you can type into Google search and get a response for that. If you're looking for a fish penicillin, you type that in, you're not going to be brought to a sales page on Premium Aquatics. It's actually something that you need to search on the Premium Aquatics website to get the results, because the way the algorithm is set up for Google, it's not going to allow these medications that are geared towards fish to show up in the Google results. So it's very important that if you are looking for these products, you need to go to Premium Aquatics and search them out. The best way to go about it is to look up Fish Aid on the Premium Aquatics website, and that is going to get you pointed in the right direction, because these are some of the products that are available from Fish Aid Antibiotics, but they're not all of them, and some of them might be better served towards you and your situation that you're taking on with your infected fish. So the first product that we're going to be taking a look at is fish penicillin. Now, this product can be useful for a number of different bacterial infections in your fish, and also with fin and tail rot. And as far as the directions for this product, you use 1 tablet per 10 gallons of aquarium water, and then you can repeat in 24 hours if the symptoms haven't subsided. And it suggests that you do a partial water change to be made between treatments. So it's not something that you want to just continue to keep adding and adding. You are going to want to do a water change between the treatments, and in a quarantine system that is going to be relatively easy depending on the size of your aquarium and the size of the fish that you're going to be quarantining as well, and that's going to be different for everybody. Most of these, without the tablet size, as well as how many gallons per tablet, most of them do recommend with the Fish Aid antibiotic products that you do a partial water change in between treatments. So it's very important to make sure that you have a good amount of salt water on hand during your treatment. Next up, we have fish amoxicillin. Now, this can do some of the same work that the penicillin can do, but it does some additional stuff where it can help cure dropsy, fin rot, red pest. In a quarantining situation, definitely want to make sure that you are doing water changes in between treatments. As far as the dosage, it's 1 capsule, which with this bottle you get 100 capsules. It's 1 capsule per 10 gallons, and it says you can repeat treatment in 24 hours and to use water changes during or in between doses. Next up, we have fish Cephalexin, and this is a product that is geared towards non-specific bacterial infections, and to use this where you're not 100% certain on what the infection is, but you're definitely sure that there's some type of bacterial thing going on, and you want to treat the fish. As far as the dosage, again, it's 1 capsule per 10 gallons of water, and you get 30 capsules. Definitely a good product to have kicking around in case of a bacterial infection. And again, it's one that is good for a, you're not 100% certain what it is, but you are certain that it is some type of bacterial infection. Next up, we have the Fish Metronidazole, and this one is good for battling a bacterial infection that looks almost like an open sore on the fish. It also can help with certain different types of bacterial infections in the gills. It's a good all-around product that is going to help out with those types of infections in your fish. And last but definitely not least, we have sulfamethoxazole and trimethoprim. This is very similar to the metronidazole, and this is going to aid in the battle with those open sores on your fish, as well as the bacterial infections that go after the gills. Definitely a solid product that's going to help with those types of bacterial infections. Alright folks, that's going to do it for our look at the Fish Aid Antibiotics. If you want to take a look at these products, there's going to be a link in the description, which will bring you to Premium Aquatics, where you can do some more research on these products or even pick some up for yourself. Alright folks, that's going to do it for this week's video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified every time that we upload a new video. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time right here with a brand new product.